Moya is spirit, soul, air, wind, yes. And Moya is also Lebu's son's name, firstborn. The spirit commanded that let there be light. You know, and I think in our country we're sitting in a very dark and uncomfortable space right now. And whether we admit it or not, in the little corners we socialize, we are sitting in a very dark space. And I think the reason why this album needs to be out is to speak to that spirit, for us to command, for light to emerge again in our country, so that, you know, mediocrity and all these other things that we are battling with can dissipate and we can see light again.
The bass line is very close to us. We did a lot of our rehearsals here. We recorded here. The inner city is very much a part of the tapestry of this record.
The first song is called Sabela, and the second one is called Love Will Find Me.
It was a labor of love, you know, to be very honest. When we set out to make this album, when we started working together, we didn't imagine that we were going to make an album, you know. We did a show and we decided that, you know, documenting that show was important. So we documented it as an EP. That led to us being booked for an event and putting together an hour-long show. So we rehearsed for like weeks and weeks and put together this show. And then at the last minute, the gig fell through, you know. So, I mean, we were despondent and depressed for a while, and then decided that we've got all this material, we need to make something out of it.
We know that activists become celebrities, you know, and they become visible and they buy into their own celebrity. And I think if we are going to effect change in our society, we need to move activism into the private spaces we live in. I think this project is armor for people who are committed in seeing a transformed society, to play it with their loved ones in their cars, in their homes, and engage.
As artists, I mean, you know, we didn't have a lot of cash going into this to make this happen, you know. But I think the level of investment that we were able to make in this project is also based on the value that we have in our networks, you know. And a lot of the time as a creative, that's what you really have, you know. Everybody's trying to exploit artists or somehow get your skills, get your talents, get your time for free, you know. It becomes a different kind of transaction and a different kind of relationship when somebody else who has talent, who has put themselves on the line with their creativity, also chooses to share theirs with yours, you know. And this project wouldn't have been possible without those kind of interactions at every level.